Welcome back to my channel, guys. Thank you very much for being back here to watch another video, another recipe, another episode here on my kitchen. On today's video, I'm gonna be cooking a very special recipe, and I'm talking about sweet potato casserole. Something very easy, delicious, and cheap to make, especially at this time of the year where Thanksgiving Day is coming our way, and this is our one of very special side dish for you to make on this event. The first thing we are going to be doing today, we are going to be using 2 pounds of sweet potatoes. You can use as many pounds as you need depending on how many servings you are going to have. What I'm doing right here, I'm cutting the potatoes in small chunks so that way they can cook easier and they can cook evenly. Once I finish chopping all the potatoes, I'm gonna add the potatoes into a pan with water. I'm gonna have the heat at a high heat so they won't take as long to cook. I'm gonna leave them there for 15 to 20 minutes. After 15 minutes, I'm gonna go check and see how my potatoes are. They're getting soft, but they're not there yet. So I'm gonna leave it for 5 more minutes and see how they turned out. And look how beautiful. I'm gonna use a fork to see if it's easier to just get into them, and here's the consistency that we are looking for. So now that our potatoes are ready, now I'm gonna transfer them into a bowl. And now I'm gonna mash them using a potato mash. It is optional if you want your potatoes to be very creamy or if you want chunks in there. So I like mine to be very creamy. So I'm gonna make sure that all the potatoes are well matched and that no chunks is on my potatoes that I'm making today. Once you have the potatoes mashed, you're gonna set them aside because they're too hot, and you are going to start making a mix that you are gonna be putting on the potatoes to make them even creamier and even with a really nice flavor. And since they were hot, you don't want to add these eggs in there because you don't want them to cook. So we are gonna have the potatoes cooling off, and right here we are gonna be using 2 eggs, half a cup of granulated sugar, half a cup of butter, and we also gonna put a teaspoon of vanilla extract, and we are gonna mix all that together. After everything is well mixed, now you are gonna add this mix to the sweet potatoes, and you can whisk or you can use the same potato masher that you have to make sure all the sweet potatoes and this amazing mix we have made get well combined. Just keep mashing it and moving it around until it looks like this consistency. Now just set your potatoes aside because now we are gonna make a crunch that we are gonna be putting on top of the potatoes before we put them on the oven. And for that you need 2/3 a cup of brown sugar and 1/3 cup of all-purpose flour. You're gonna add this together and you're gonna mix them until they get well combined. Make sure that you keep mixing until all these ingredients get well combined, because you don't want to get and leave anything loose there. You want them to combine and all the color bring just to have one color on the bowl that you are mixing these ingredients. Once you have all these ingredients well combined, what you are gonna get is 7 tablespoons of butter. You're gonna cut this butter in small pieces, and once you have them all in the small bowl, you are going to use your hands to combine these amazing ingredients. You're gonna use your hands, your fingers, and the consistency that you are looking for is like you wanna feel like it feels like sand. Like as you are working this, you want them to feel like sand. And once you have that consistency, then you know this is ready to be poured out. And this is the consistency that you are looking for. Now you want to set that aside and you want to get your pecans. And this is an optional step. I like my pecans to be small, so I'm going to be cutting them in small pieces and small chunks. You can totally leave them their natural size if you like them like that, but I like my sweet potato casserole to have a small chunks of pecans. So that's the reason why I'm cutting them. Now once you finish cutting them, you're gonna add them to that mix of all-purpose flour and sugar you have made. And you are gonna use a fork to combine all these ingredients. Remember, this is gonna bring that crunch that you have and that you are looking for when you take a bite of this amazing casserole. Just combine everything until it's all well incorporated. And when this is already mixed, now you are gonna set them aside and you are going to start putting the sweet potato that you have already mashed on the pan that you are gonna use to put in the oven. Look in the color and how beautiful this looks. Once you have all the sweet potatoes on the pan, now you are gonna get a spatula and start smoothing everything out all over the surface. Look how beautiful this looks. And here is what we are looking for. All smooth and all over the surface. You don't want to miss any spot. Now what you are going to do, you want to add that crust that we have made for this amazing recipe. And you also gonna add this all over the surface. You can use a spoon, a spatula, a fork to spread it out. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Leave your comment if you want more recipes like this and share this content. Thank you very much for being here. Look at that, just spreading it out, and you're gonna put this at a 350 degrees for around 35 to 40 minutes in the oven. And look at the end results. A lot of people like to eat this like this, but I'm gonna be adding marshmallows. So if you wanna eat it like this, you can totally eat it like that. But I'm gonna be adding some amazing marshmallows because I liked personally to add this topping to this amazing casserole. I feel like the marshmallows give them a really nice touch and a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful flavor. Like I said, you don't have to. You can just leave it like it was, just with the crust that you have made. But the marshmallows really, really add a nice touch. I'm gonna spread them out, and I'm gonna take this dish back to the oven for 5 to 7 minutes. You don't want to put them in there for more than that. You just want them to be over there so they can get a little golden brown. And after 6 minutes exactly, look how beautiful this look. Guys, if you like this video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, leave your comment down below, hit the bell for notifications, and don't forget, if you're new to this channel, to subscribe. Also, share this video, and I will see you next time with another recipe here on my kitchen on Raf Kitchen.